Job's wife, a misunderstood woman, when faith is tested through grief. Scripture does not always speak loudly, sometimes it speaks sparingly. And when scripture uses few words, it demands deep meditation. Job's wife is one of the most misunderstood figures in the Bible. Only one sentence of hers is recorded, yet generations have judged her entire life by it. God is a God of context, not convenience. Tonight we are not excusing error, we are understanding pain. She was not only a wife, she was a mother. Before she spoke, she lost. Job chapter 1, 8, verses 18 to 19. All your sons and daughters were eating and drinking, and suddenly a great wind struck the house. They are dead. Beloved, this woman buried 10 children in one day, not over time, not with warning, not with preparation. 10 burials, 10 silenced voices. She lost her children, her future, her emotional anchor, her reason for hope. Pain did not visit her, it moved in. She endured the same losses as Job. We often compare Job and his wife correctly. Job lost his wealth, his health, his children. So did she. Their difference was not the weight of suffering, but the expression of it. While Job sat in ashes scraping his sores, his wife stood nearby, watching the slow destruction of the man she loved. She could not heal him. She could not explain God. She could not stop the pain. Helplessness is a unique kind of torment. Curse God and die. Rebellion or lament. Job chapter 2 verse 9. Do you still hold fast to integrity? Curse God and die. These words are often read as rebellion, but scripture does not say she hated God. Her words may be better understood as lament, a cry from a soul that had reached the edge of endurance. Beloved, when pain becomes unbearable, faith can shake, hope can stagger, words can fail. That shaking does not erase belief, it reveals humanity. What she did not do matters. This is where many miss the revelation. She did not leave Job, abandon the marriage, or walk away from the ashes. After this moment, Scripture records no more words from her, but it never records her departure. She stayed in grief, in silence, in waiting. Sometimes faith is not loud worship. Sometimes faith is remaining when nothing makes sense. God did not rebuke her. Notice carefully. God rebuked Job's friends. God never rebuked Job's wife. Why? Because heaven discerned that she spoke from woundedness, not wickedness. Beloved, God is not as harsh as religious judgment. He knows the difference between defiance and despair. She also saw restoration. The Lord restored Job and blessed his latter days more than his beginning. Scripture never mentions another wife. This quiet implication is powerful. The woman who faltered also witnessed restoration. The heart that broke also healed. The eyes that wept also saw hope. God did not discard her because she struggled. He restored the family together. A mirror for believers today. Job's wife represents many believers, those who trust God but grow weary, those whose prayers turn into cries, those who love deeply but suffer silently. Her story teaches us that God is not only the God of the strong, He is also the God of the wounded. Psalms chapter 56, verse 8. You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. Her name may be absent from Scripture, but she was never unseen by God. Before judging Job's wife, ask yourself, would your words have been lighter if you stood where she had stood? Sometimes what looks like a lack of faith is simply the cry of a soul that has no longer the strength to pray.